So approaching the boxing ring is the tournament #1 seed, Lasha Guruli of Georgia. Received a bye in the first preliminary round and has enjoyed unanimous points decision victories in the subsequent rounds over men from Moldova, Ghana and Russia, and that is how he has booked his place, the 26-year-old from Rustavi, at the semi-final stage.
And now, bring out his opponent to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Kazakhstan, is Dulat Bekbauov.
His opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, is Dulat Bekbauov. The tournament #5 seed has enjoyed a terrific tournament thus far. Received a bye in the first preliminary round, but has produced unanimous points decision victories, including a magnificent display of the tournament #4 seed, Martinez from Mexico, at the quarter-final stage.
In your semi-final matchup with bout 493. Bout 493 is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the elite men's welterweight division. Your five judges being represented here tonight ringside from Argentina, Algeria, Bulgaria, Australia, and India. Under the action gauge, your referee in the center ring, body belt, representing the IBA. By way of Serbia, with referee Jovana Ubegovic.
So plenty of support in the house for both boxers. Lasha Guruli looking to go one better than the bronze medal he came away with at 67 kilograms 2 years ago in Serbia.
This is round #1.
So we're underway then. 67 kilogram welterweight action between boxers from Georgia and Kazakhstan. The shaven-headed figure sporting the ink, wearing red, and just landed a right hand around the corner is Lasha Guruli from Georgia, the tournament #1 seed, 2022 European Championship silver medalist and the 2021 reigning bronze medalist from the Global Edition World Championships in Serbia 2 years ago. There he just got through with a right hand after a two-shot success for the man wearing blue. That is Dulat Bekbauov, 28 years of age, comes to the ring as the 2022 reigning Asian Continental Championship silver medalist at 67 kilograms. 2021 Kazakh national champion, and it's a circumspect start to this contest, bent on success on the inside from Guruli once again. Both men feinting with their lead hands. Oh, beautiful counter right hand landed by Guruli after Bekbauov was inaccurate with his attempted 1-2. So Guruli just on the front foot, Bekbauov retreating towards his own blue corner, looking for a counter right hand of his own. Blocked by the left glove of Guruli. Guruli landing with a left jab. Bekbauov a lot closer with that attempted right hand, which came behind a jab. So Guruli looking to counter with that right hand once again after Bekbauov initiated the attack. There he did get through with a 1-2 combination, but it was countered immediately by another rapier-like right hand from Guruli. Bekbauov luring his man towards a neutral corner, making him miss before claiming him. No command of break from the referee, so not hitting on the break from Guruli, but as the two men disentangled, man in red scored, but then that was followed by a terrific left hand dug into the body by Bekbauov. Good variety demonstrated from him. So the feinting continues with that lead hand. Swinging away with that backhand over the top is Bekbauov, who got through, but it was countered by a right hand immediately from Guruli. Digging away with the left hand to the body is Bekbauov. As the two men looking to disentangle once again. Remember, Guruli helped himself to a cheeky right hand on the disengagement. There he's spoken to the spoken to by the referee about excessive holding. Bekbauov looking for success with his own right hand. Looking to get onto the front foot now. Inaccurate with his 1-2, and another clinch ensues, approaching the 10-second clapper of this opening round. Very competitive first 3 minutes. Bekbauov making his man miss, but wasn't able to make him pay. There he looks for the 1-2 once again, but was short of the mark in that single phase attack. Sporting touch of glove to conclude the round. And Guruli, with the more eye-catching counter right hands, probably done enough to take that opening frame. Some of the action from the first round. There was a really eye-catching counter right down the pipe. So it's the quality of Guruli, the volume of Bekbauov, and Bekbauov has taken it for all 5 scoring judges. Make no mistake, it was a competitive opening 3 minutes, but Dulat Bekbauov of Kazakhstan sweeping the cards to take the first round unanimously. So Guruli has got it all to do. He was in that round every step of the way. He's probably going to have to be a little bit busier. He may well have been outworked despite landing some quality counter right hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is round number 2.
Turn to the second round then. Dulat Bekbauov in his first appearance at a World Championships. And again, just to get hold of a vest from the powerhouse boxing nation of Kazakhstan is a terrific accomplishment indeed. He's on the front foot, scoring effectively to both head and body. Remember, the boxers will be in receipt of the information that we have thanks to IBA live scoring as well. And Bekbauov, encouraged and having spent a large portion of the round measuring his man, is sinking his feet into the canvas and scoring with heavy leather like that left hand shoveled into his opponent's torso, landing just above the belt line. Turned his palm upwards and got terrific leverage on that single shot. There's the same shot once again, this time landed to the pecs of Guruli. And Guruli, the natural counter-puncher, being forced to go in pursuit of it now, so he's being drawn out of his wheelhouse, and a double left hook right-hand success, landing flush from Dulat Bekbauov, who's enjoying a terrific portion of the round. There's a counter 1-2, followed by a half hook, half uppercut from the right hand by Guruli. Scores with the right hand to the body once again, after straight shot success from Dulat Bekbauov. But Dulat Bekbauov with a terrific portion, opening half of this round. There's another 1-2, which is a scoring combination. And now the clock is in favor of the man from Kazakhstan, being encouraged by enthusiastic support from the knowledgeable compatriots up in the stands here at the Humo Arena. Using the space of the ring now, just increasing the distance, and now it's Bekbauov's turn to play counter-puncher, having been the aggressor for the majority of the first round and a half. Scintillating shot selection once again from Dulat Bekbauov. Guruli aware of that and goes in search of his answer, but first and third boxing being produced by Dulat Bekbauov in this second round. Guruli, to his credit, trying to change out of his natural tendency to play counter-puncher, but there he's picked off by a left jab with Dulat Bekbauov on the ropes. Bekbauov back out to the space of center ring, effective 2-shot salvo downstairs by Guruli. Bekbauov looked to respond with the same combination, but his shots just straying low. Single shot success for Guruli. Right hand lead is a scoring shot for Guruli. And then Bekbauov, encouraged by cries of Dulat, Dulat, from this sizable Kazakh contingent in attendance here at the Humo Arena. And he is responding to that encouragement magnificently, keeping a cool head, showing wonderful ring craft, expanding and contracting the ring as he likes, contemptuously shaking his head in the direction of his opponent while dodging and darting left and right near his own blue corner. Right hand lead to the body is an effective shot from Guruli to try and slow the fleet-footed Bekbauov down. And on the 10-second clapper, Guruli getting busy with his hands, but Dulat Bekbauov with a quite magnificent display in the second round. Well, Guruli, for my money, is going to have it all to do now. He lost this first round 10-9 across the board. I thought he was unlucky perhaps not to get a share of that round. He was in it every second of the way with his quality counter-punching, but Dulat Bekbauov outworked him. And in the second round, Bekbauov found another gear entirely and put clear daylight between himself and his opponent for the entire 3 minutes. And so what scores will be returned from the 5 scoring judges at the conclusion of the second? Remember, just as we have IBA live scoring, so too do the boxers. And it's another clean sweep of the cards for Dulat Bekbauov. He leads 20 points to 18 for all 5 scoring judges with 3 minutes remaining.
And we're seconds out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your third and final round.
So into the third and final round, and Lasha Guruli, the tournament #1 seed, the second-ranked boxer in the world and reigning world championship bronze medalist from Belgrade, Serbia 2 years ago. Oh, that's a beautifully picked right hand, and he's going to need more of that type of accurate, heavy bombardment to get himself back into contention, because he's trailing 20 points to 18 for all 5 scoring judges after Dulat Bekbauov turned up the tempo and went to another level in the second round. But like the medalist he is from the previous edition of the World Championships, Guruli has answered the bell strongly. But Bekbauov, knowing that he was put on the end of a rapier-like right hand, has come back into the contest himself, and now this one being fought almost in toe-to-toe fashion. Neither man looking to run or hide, and these guys getting plenty of pop onto their punches. But that was a magnificent response to the bell as Guruli looking for a right hook. He knows that he's trailing 20 points to 18 after 2 completed rounds, and he's looking to get his man out of there inside the distance. Body shot off the ropes, Bekbauov indicating that it was low. The referee just reminding Guruli that he's got to keep his punches up. That is why the belt line is visible in IBA boxing, as Guruli bombing away with his backhand but inaccurate with his work. Bekbauov tucking his chin behind his shoulder and protecting his head by keeping the right glove up. Left hook landed, was a scoring shot from Bekbauov. Nice right hand to the body from Guruli. Went looking for the left hook, but it was off the mark. Right hand over the top is a scoring shot from Guruli, as Bekbauov continues to box out of the shell. Now he's changed his guard, low held hands, and he's scoring with punches that are being launched from around his belt line. Terrific 1-2 between the high held gloves of Bekbauov, penetrates his defenses. There's the right hand lead once again of Guruli. Biting down is Dulat Bekbauov, stepping back into the fray and looking to answer the good portion of the round that Guruli has, and he's keeping the attack going, backing up the tournament #1 seed. Right uppercut success from Dulat Bekbauov, and both of these boxers displaying plenty of grit, but Dulat Bekbauov giving the impression of a boxer who will not be denied, just initiating a clinch to gain some respite and get some energy back into his lungs and legs after putting in a big shift for the preceding 40 seconds or so. But Dulat Bekbauov in a commanding position on the scorecards and had a terrific portion of the round. Make no mistake, Guruli has been in it as well with some eye-catching singles, but having been put on the end of a strong start by Guruli, Dulat Bekbauov demonstrated terrific tenacity and grit, bit down on his mouthpiece, willed his way forwards, and now with a 10-second clapper having sounded, Dulat Bekbauov managing the closing stages of the bout by disengaging, putting himself beyond punching range. And again, body language so instructive. It was a slump-shouldered walk back to his red corner by Lasha Guruli, whereas Dulat Bekbauov flashed his grum shield in a grin because he knows that he has done enough to box his way through to the gold medal bout in the 67-kilogram welterweight division. For my money, it's going to be another world championship bronze for Lasha Guruli, but Dulat Bekbauov of Kazakhstan will book his place in the gold medal bout. It will be a top 2 podium finish and at least $100,000 on his bank balance. Let's get official confirmation at the conclusion of that welterweight semi-final.
493 here in your semi-final matchup comes to a close after being 3 rounds in a men's welterweight division. We go to the judges' scorecards where all the judges are seated the same way. Ruling in favor of your winner by points declared by the unanimous decision. To the blue corner is
Kazakhstan's Dulat Bekbauov, a unanimous point decision victor over the 2021 World Championship bronze medalist and number 2 ranked boxer in the world. The tournament number 1 seed Lasha Guruli eliminated by the tournament number 5 seed Dulat Bekbauov, much to the delight of his compatriots and fans up in the stands here at the Humo Arena. He bit down on that gum shield in the third and final round after Guruli made a brisk start, having conceded the first 2 rounds unanimously, and it resulted in a terrific contest. But Dulat Bekbauov would simply not be denied. He kept willing his way forward. He found a superior quality, but that is the type of right hand that Lasha Guruli was able to land throughout. Perhaps unfortunate not to take a share of the first round, Bekbauov went to an